In a magical cake shop, best in the world, lived the cake master 40 with his little girl. He called her his cake fairy, silly but true. She just called him Daddy, you know, as you do. The cake fairy was the love of his life, since bizarre baking incident robbed him of his wife. Now the cake master and the cake fairy, his daughter, who took after him but was female and shorter, would spend their days laughing and playing and baking. He never got cross at the mess she was making. But a woman was needed to fulfill his dreams. Even the cakes were against him, it seems. The signs went unnoticed, his urges they grew, and that's when she entered, the gold-digging shrew. At first they were happy, things really were great. The cake fairy chuffed with her dad's new soulmate. Soon after the marriage began the upheaval, for the stepmom became all twisted and evil. She would shout at the cake fairy, ruin her pictures, then put the girl's head in the cake-making mixes. The cake fairy explained, but her father ignored her. It appeared he developed an attention disorder. For the stepmother's charms, they gave her the edge, as her father now thought with his meat and 2 veg. Then disaster, he died, the young girl was lost, for the evil stepmother became the new boss. She enslaved the cake fairy, now that was a crisis, and locked her downstairs with the rats and the mices. So banished, the poor girl was scared and alone. Weeks became months in her horrid new home. Those months became years, and locked down there still, she was then put to work for this scheming devil. It was then she discovered a devious plan, the cake recipe that killed her old man. But what does this mean? She shouted aloud. Lack of sunlight and schooling had started to cloud her judgment. Okay, she wasn't that smart, but what she lacked in brain she made up for in heart. So revenge was the plan, and revenge it was taken. Or so she first thought, but she was mistaken. The cake fairy's plan, it had fallen to pieces, then thrown back downstairs with the rats and the mices. But all was not lost, even though it was scary. An armed response team rescued the cake fairy.